Welcome to our video exploring the history and legacy of the three most elite Waffen-SS divisions during World War II. In this journey through the annals of military history, we'll delve into the exploits of the 1st SS Panzer Division Leibstandarte-SS Adolf Hitler, the 2nd SS Panzer Division Das Reich, and the 3rd SS Division Totenkopf. Known for their combat prowess and infamous for their involvement in war crimes, these Waffen-SS units played a significant role in shaping the course of the war. The 1st SS Panzer Division Leibstandarte-SS Adolf Hitler stands as a formidable emblem of the Waffen-SS, the military wing of the SS during World War II. Established in 1933 as Adolf Hitler's personal bodyguard regiment, the Leibstandarte-SS evolved into a full-fledged division, distinguishing itself on various fronts and leaving an indelible mark on history. The division's inception coincided with the rise of Adolf Hitler, and the Leibstandarte-SS initially served as the Führer's personal protection unit. However, its role expanded rapidly, and by the outbreak of World War II in 1939, it had transformed into a combat division, actively participating in the German campaigns. During the invasion of Poland in 1939, the Leibstandarte-SS showcased its combat capabilities, gaining recognition for its efficiency and discipline. The division's subsequent involvement in the Battle of France and the Balkans further solidified its reputation as an elite force within the German military. The true test for the Leibstandarte-SS came on the Eastern Front during Operation Barbarossa, the invasion of the Soviet Union. The division fought in several significant battles, demonstrating its resilience and tactical prowess. However, alongside its military achievements, the Leibstandarte-SS earned notoriety for its involvement in war crimes and atrocities against civilians and prisoners of war. One infamous incident linked to the division is the massacre of civilians in the town of Babi Yar in Ukraine in 1941. The Leibstandarte-SS, along with other units, was responsible for the execution of thousands of Jews and other perceived enemies of the Nazi regime. This dark chapter in the division's history stained its reputation and underscored the ideological alignment of the Waffen-SS with the Nazi regime. Despite its involvement in reprehensible actions, the Leibstandarte-SS continued to serve on various fronts, including the Battle of Kharkov and the Battle of Kursk. Its combat effectiveness remained a constant, even as the division's association with the atrocities committed by the Waffen-SS became increasingly evident. In the later stages of the war, the Leibstandarte-SS participated in the Battle of the Bulge and faced the advancing Allied forces. The division's remnants surrendered to American forces in May 1945, marking the end of its active combat service. The 1st SS Panzer Division Leibstandarte-SS Adolf Hitler, with its complex legacy, remains a symbol of both military prowess and moral reprehensibility. Its history reflects the contradictions and atrocities of the Nazi regime, reminding us of the dark consequences when military power aligns with a toxic ideology. The 2nd SS Panzer Division Das Reich, a formidable and notorious unit of the Waffen-SS during World War II, played a significant role on the Eastern and Western fronts. Formed in 1939 as part of the expanding SS forces, Das Reich quickly established itself as one of the most elite and feared divisions within the German military. The division's combat debut occurred during the invasion of France in 1940, where it showcased its effectiveness and tactical prowess. Following this success, Das Reich was transferred to the Eastern Front, engaging in intense and brutal battles against the Soviet Red Army. The division became renowned for its discipline, tenacity, and combat effectiveness, earning the respect of both allies and adversaries. One of Das Reich's most infamous chapters unfolded during its participation in Operation Barbarossa, the German invasion of the Soviet Union. The division played a key role in the advance towards Moscow, demonstrating its ability to execute rapid and decisive offensive maneuvers. However, it was also during this campaign that Das Reich became embroiled in atrocities, particularly the massacre of civilians and prisoners of war in places like Babi Yar. These actions tarnished the division's reputation and cast a dark shadow over its wartime legacy. In 1943, Das Reich was transferred to the Western Front to counter the Allied invasion. The division played a crucial role in the Battle of Normandy, where it faced fierce resistance from the Allied forces. The brutal fighting in Normandy further solidified this Reich's reputation as a formidable and resilient unit, albeit one associated with atrocities and war crimes. One of the defining moments in Das Reich's history occurred during its participation in the Battle of Kursk in 1943. The division faced fierce Soviet opposition in one of the largest tank battles in history. Despite displaying tactical brilliance, Das Reich, along with other German forces, was unable to break through the Soviet lines, marking a turning point in the Eastern Front. As the war progressed, Das Reich continued to be involved in various campaigns, facing increasing pressure from the advancing Allied forces. The division fought in battles such as the Battle of the Bulge and the Ardennes Offensive, demonstrating resilience but ultimately succumbing to the overwhelming might of the Allied armies. The 2nd SS Panzer Division des Reich left an indelible mark on the history of World War II. Its military prowess, coupled with the stain of war crimes, paints a complex and controversial picture of this infamous Waffen-SS unit. The division's legacy remains a subject of historical debate and analysis, highlighting the multifaceted nature of its contributions and the dark shadow cast by its actions during a tumultuous period in world history. The 3rd SS Division Totenkopf, a sinister emblem of the Waffen-SS during World War II, emerged from the ideological crucible of the Nazi regime as both a symbol of ruthless military efficiency and an instrument of unspeakable atrocities. Formed in 1939, the division's roots traced back to its early days as the SS Totenkopfverbände, originally tasked with guarding concentration camps. As the war progressed, Totenkopf underwent a transformation into a combat division, participating in key battles and leaving an indelible mark on history. The Totenkopf division's baptism of fire occurred during the invasion of Poland in 1939, where it displayed its martial prowess as part of the German war machine. Subsequently, Totenkopf played a pivotal role in the Battle of France in 1940 and later found itself engaged on the Eastern Front during Operation Barbarossa, the invasion of the Soviet Union. The division fought in major battles such as the Battle of Kharkov and the Battle of Kursk, demonstrating its combat effectiveness and earning a reputation for tenacity in the face of formidable adversaries. However, alongside its military achievements, Totenkopf became infamous for its involvement in war crimes and atrocities. The division was implicated in the brutal treatment of prisoners of war, as well as the persecution and mass murder of civilians, particularly Jews, during anti-partisan operations in the occupied territories. The dark stain on Totenkopf's history reached its zenith with its participation in the horrific acts committed at concentration and extermination camps. One of the most notorious episodes linked to Totenkopf is its role in the atrocities at the concentration camp of Auschwitz. Elements of the division were responsible for guarding the camp, and some personnel participated directly in the genocide perpetrated there. The brutality and inhumanity displayed by Totenkopf members during these operations underscored the depths of moral degradation within the Waffen-SS. As the war progressed, Totenkopf continued to fight on various fronts, including the Battle of Normandy and the Battle of the Bulge. Its combat effectiveness remained a constant, but the division's association with war crimes and atrocities cast a long shadow over its legacy. The remnants of the 3rd SS Division Totenkopf ultimately faced defeat and surrender in the final stages of the war. The division's history serves as a grim reminder of the dual nature of the Waffen-SS, simultaneously a highly effective military force and a tool of the Nazi regime's reprehensible ideology. Totenkopf's legacy forces us to confront the darkest aspects of human nature when subjected to the toxic influence of extremist ideologies. In conclusion, the histories of the 1st SS Panzer Division Leibstandarte-SS Adolf Hitler, 2nd SS Panzer Division des Reich, and 3rd SS Division Totenkopf collectively offer a sobering glimpse into the complex and controversial legacy of the Waffen-SS during World War II. These divisions, touted as elite military units, were not only distinguished for their combat prowess but also stained by their involvement in war crimes and atrocities. Thanks for watching.